Jump for show, corner for dough. Today we show you how to get through a rutted corner. Luckily we got some rain the last couple of days here in Southern California, and we were able to burn in a nice little turn track here in the hills in San Diego. The dirt is really tacky, and that's something that you have to consider. Some tracks have more of a sandy dirt, some are more tacky, some are really slick and hard pack, and depending on your dirt you gotta adjust your technique. So today we had tacky dirt, and we're gonna go over how to attack a tacky rut and make it through clean. We will break this corner down in 3 simple steps. Step 1, corner entry, then the middle part where you actually turn the bike, and then corner exit. For the corner entry, you want to make sure you approach the turn standing up. Start braking, slow down, and don't sit down until you enter the rut. You can see I sit down, I let go of the rear brake, only drag the front brake to control the front end in the rut, chest forward, I roll on the gas, and I exit the rut. In this clip you can really see my transition from standing up to sitting down. As I enter the rut, I move forward on the bike, let go of the rear brake, put pressure on my outside peg to balance the bike out. My inside leg is up, so I'm not dragging in the rut, and you can see my body position, front of the bike. As I accelerate, my chest comes forward, so I can keep the front end down and have full control of the motorcycle. So as you're approaching the rut, you want to ride on the palms of your feet. Obviously you need to use the rear brake. So you brake, then when you're done braking, it's the point where you're sitting down. You put your foot back on the foot back, palm of your feet, and sit down. That transition is really important. You don't want to drag the brake right on your heel and then just point your foot to the outside. That's how you rip your foot off the foot peg, and you cannot control the bike out of that riding position. When you're exiting the turn, you want to make sure you really squeeze the bike with your legs. Your outside foot's on the foot peg, putting real pressure on the peg. Your inside legs off in the beginning, but you squeeze the shroud to control the bike, then you bring it back on the peg, pressure on both pegs, and the bike will be nice and stable going straight. So those are the main techniques you need to work on. Entering the corner, you want to be standing up, not sit down too early. Then switch your foot from braking to back on the peg. Neutral position on the bike, chest forward, so you're in control of the front end. Throttle control as you exit the corner, and then keeping your legs tight so you have full control, power to the ground. This clip will give you a really good idea of the last piece of the puzzle, and that is focusing ahead. You don't want to look just in front of the bike. You want to really look far out, see where you're going, and then use the right technique. Control the bike with your feet, with your legs, keep it tight, sit in the front of the bike, and then use your throttle control, clutch control, and your front brake to keep the bike in the rut, put the power to the ground, and exit the corner nice and fast. This is it for this week's riding tip. We're supposed to get a little bit more rain this week, so stay tuned. We're gonna shoot a couple more stuff out here in the hills while the dirt is tacky. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in next week's riding tip.